Behind me is a replica of the San Damiano Cross, the same type of cross St. Francis of Assisi prayed before when he received his divine call to rebuild the church. Pilgrims encountered rich church history throughout Italy, including Michelangelo's Pietà, Bernini's Baldacchino, and the Cathedra Petri. These works point to the deep spiritual foundation of the Jubilee.
We have the Vatican Museums, which are one of the biggest collections of art in the world. But if I would say what are the three foundational or the most important things here in the Vatican, it's of course the tomb of Peter, which is the rock, symbolically the rock, but also literally because the Basilica of St. Peter is built on the tomb. Then we have the Baldacchino of Bernini, the huge bronze structure which stands above the tomb of Peter to protect it symbolically, but also to protect the Eucharist, which is celebrated on the altar. And then you have the Cathedra of St. Peter, which is the chair from which Peter governs the church. But his power is not to be a despot or a tyrant, right? But his power is to serve. So the chair is like a symbol of unity from a theological point, but also from a temporal point of view, because usually you sit on the chair when you govern something.
Nearby, the Vatican Museums house 70,000 works of art, including Raphael's Transfiguration. The pilgrimage ended with a visit to the Sistine Chapel and Michelangelo's Creation of Adam. They also visited the Colosseum, once the site of early Christian persecution.
There was a time, and there were cultures in the ancient world that did not promote justice and mercy. And people lived lives of great suffering, or they could be subjected to great persecution. And so when we encounter the Colosseum as a place of suffering for Jews, for those who are on the outskirts, for those who weren't a part of the society, when we consider that that was their fate, but then when Christ introduced into the world that the least could become the greatest, and that the ultimate suffering could become the greatest victory, all of a sudden a new world of love opened up.
These ruins are powerful reminders not to take Christ's love and mercy for granted. His sacrifice is the source of our hope.